the defendant from the Club Q mass shooting will continue to be held in jail without bond, as the judge in the case has found there is probable cause to bring that case to trial.
Attorneys in the case wrapped up a preliminary hearing early this morning. Our Andy Koen back in the courtroom for us, and you spoke with victims and survivors from this tragedy. Andy in studio with more now. Andy?
Rob and Diane, these past 2 days have been difficult for the victims as they relive the memories of that night. They are determined, though, to see the criminal justice system work.
For Ashton Gamblin,
I barely slept last night.
this hearing has been painful.
The pictures have probably been the worst.
She was working at the front entrance of Club Q on November 19th and was shot 8 times.
I was terrified he was going to come back. I played dead.
Angry's not even a good word for me. Just heartbroken and anxious.
Adriana Vance lost her son Raymond in the shooting. She said seeing the defendant, Anderson Aldrich, in the courtroom is...
It's been really tough to just be in the same courtroom.
You know, it's really hard seeing how evil this man is.
The judge found probable cause for all of the more than 300 charges filed by the district attorney's office. DA Michael Allen told reporters they're not expecting a plea agreement.
The way that we look at these types of cases, that we proceed as if we're going to be going to trial, and that's how we're proceeding on this case.
The defense team tried to get the charges of bias-motivated crimes excluded, arguing that Aldrich had visited the club socially and did not show signs of hatred to witnesses who saw him earlier in that day. Allen explained that the specific law in Colorado was recently amended.
It used to be that we had to prove that somebody acted specifically for those reasons, but the wording was changed that we only have to prove that somebody acted either wholly or in part by their bias towards a particular group.
The victims think that all of the photos of prescriptions submitted by the defense as evidence are meant to set up an insanity plea.
I kind of see where they're going. It honestly just angers me with what they're doing.
They kind of trying to make it seem that he was insane. You know, he had some kind of mental issue, some drug issue. That doesn't excuse any of his actions.
And the next major step in this legal process will be an arraignment hearing, which is when the defense will formally enter a plea. DA Allen said he wasn't going to jump to any conclusions when asked about the insanity defense. However, the judge did give the defense extra time to have a psychiatric evaluation of Aldrich, which is required for that type of defense. Andy Koen, News 5.